know, this is probably one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. I never would have imagined this moment, but life happens, and I just thank God for being allowed to spend time with Terry. It wasn't too many weeks that go past, probably any week that I didn't talk to him a couple of times that week. But I just want to take this time to love on Mike Bradford. He taught you very well, and just, you know, we're going to be here to encourage you. We love you, brother, and keep your head up.
Mike, just reaching out, man, doing this video to let you know that I'm praying for you, and I mean it. This is something that I'm putting into action. Your father meant a lot to all of us younger guys, and he showed us a lot through demonstration, man. And I'm sure he poured that gift into you, and as well as Cory, you know, and Major, like a lot of his musical sons. Man, I know you guys are hurting, but I'm praying for real. I guess the best thing, if you would allow, the best thing to do would to continue to perfect the gift and the seed that he's planted into you all and to all of us. I got stuff from him too, and I get stuff from you, which is essentially an extension of him. So man, just keep going. We here for you.
Mike, it's Mama Angie. How you doing? I'm praying for you. Love you. Loved your dad. You know how I felt about your dad. You know how I feel about you. God is going to keep us through this. I know it may not feel like that right now, and that's understandable. But we've got you in every way that you will possibly need, okay? I'm going to talk to you soon. Take your time. We love you, and you yet safe in the arms of Jesus.
Man, I got a bunch of fond memories of Terry Bradford. Last year, 2019, my church choir did a live recording, and there's a song, I Won't Quit, that I'm playing organ on in the beginning. And it's a live recording, so, you know, you don't expect people to come. We got video, we got cameras, everything. And Terry, during this whole intro, walks out the audience, past the safety line in a sense, walks on the other side of the organ, all on the video and everything, and just stands at the organ and looks. He's the only person in the whole building. And initially, my initial reaction was, I was upset from a producer standpoint, like he is messing up the shot. And I instantly calmed down because I realized this was probably one of the greatest signs and show of genuine support. And especially from who it was from. It was the one and only Terry Bradford. So I got over that real quick because I realized his true show of support and love.
When I think about the life, legacy, and the memory of Terry Bradford, three main things come to mind amongst many things. But the three main things is how awesome and how respectable of a musician he was, how much he encouraged younger musicians like myself, and how proud he was of his son, Mike. We will miss Terry. I believe he'll be missed not only in the St. Louis area, but abroad. Mike, I want you to know that I'm praying for you, that I love you. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to let me know. Praying for you and the family. Terry, we'll miss you.
Hey, what's up, Mike? This is Chaun, man. Just wanted to offer you and your family my sincerest and deepest condolences for the passing of your father, the great Terry Bradford. Just want to thank you and the family for sharing him with us. And he mentored so many people and had so much of an impact on a lot of young musicians and keyboardists in the area. And so in the few conversations that I did have with him, I just really appreciated the depth and the sincerity in him wanting to help. And so just really want to show my appreciation to you and my support to you. And, you know, I know you hear this a lot, but I really mean it. If you need anything, just let us know. And we're here to support you and your family. God bless, man.
To Mike and the rest of the Bradford family, Terry was absolutely a dear and near friend to me personally. From a teenager, he's always been a disciplinary form in my life. He thought he was my father. But anyway, no, I most definitely mourn his loss. I miss his presence. I miss his conversation. I miss his instruction. You most definitely have my prayers. And I hope to see you guys soon. God bless.
The last time we got a chance to talk. He was sitting next to me at the last recording for Great Area Bible Fellowship Apostolic Church. Last year we were there, and he sat next to me, and we just wound up, like we usually do, complimenting each other on how each one is so great and the best at what they do. And he was one of those that lived up to his gift. When I noticed him, the one thing I can say is that his spirit and his humility were just as excellent as his gift. His gift was phenomenal. He could play and had a little bit of bebop in his style with the gospel, and it just was his own flair. Nobody else could play like Terry Bradford. And so I just wanted to let the family know that I love you all. Mike, especially going out to you, since we've had a lot of dialogue and a lot of times that we spent together, man. I'm praying for you, praying for your family, and praying that everything will be all right and that your memories will last and keep you afloat during this time. Love you guys.
So I'm cheating a little bit, and I got another one. I'll never forget, some years ago, my brother Chris Butch Woody, calls me from Greater Grace, and this is when they moved into where they are now. And the sanctuary is so big, Butch was able to kind of hide in the sanctuary. He was sitting out in the audience, but kind of in the cut, in the dark. And he called me and said, "Man, don't talk, just listen." And Terry thought he was in the sanctuary by himself, just playing organ. It was some of the most incredible organ playing I've ever heard. This is how Terry played when he thought nobody else was around and nobody else was listening. For real musicians, they know that's when you tend to stretch out and try some things and do some things that everybody else doesn't hear. And man, the stuff that Butch let me hear, Butch was on the phone going crazy that night. I never forget it, over Terry Bradford.
Just seeing him work and then knowing you and seeing how you work, I know that obviously that apple did not fall very far from the tree. So just know that we are praying for you over here at the Bland household. We love you, man, and keep your head up.
This is Dr. Timothy Price III sending love and condolences to the Bradford family from my family. Terry Bradford was a musical icon in this city, and we're grateful for what he has been to the kingdom as a colleague in the ministry of music. Mike Bradford, you're an awesome person. You're a great young man. Keep the legacy of your father going. We love you.
My condolences to the family of late Terry Bradford. And I just want to take the time to say thank you for what you instilled in the musicians in St. Louis. I want to take the time to say thank you for being a mentor to a lot of young musicians. And I just want to say thank you, man, for blessing us with the gift of music, man. Little Mike, and I'm praying for you. Let's remember, as we play from Sunday to Sunday, day to day, what we learned from Terry applied. His legacy will never die. His legend would always live on. Bless you all. Stay safe.
I can't remember the exact time I met Terry, and I don't know the last time I saw him. But I will say that I thought he was very kind to me, and I really, really appreciated that. And I love you, Mike. I can't even remember when we met, but I do know that you're like a little brother to me now. So anything you need, just ask, and I got you, I promise. All right, I love you. Take care.
Bless the Lord. My name is Pastor David Catron, and I just want to take this moment to extend my heartfelt condolences and well wishes to the Bradford family on the passing of Brother Terry. I pray that the Lord shows himself to be the comforter that he has promised us all to be. And Terry made a dent on the earth, and for that, God is to be glorified.
Good day, everyone. My name is Demetrius Beverly, Director of Music at First Baptist Church of Creve Coeur. Just wanted to leave my most fondest memory of Mr. Terry Bradford. I remember we were kids. We had a service going on at the church, and he was sitting in the audience, and my aunt had to sing a solo. So we invited him up to the organ. He walked up with that walk, and he came up and he just played, and he gave us the biggest lesson in what it is to back a soloist up. And I tell you, that organ has not been the same after he jumped on it. We were blessed with his grace, his talent, his smoothness, and we will forever miss this. To the family, we are praying that God wraps his arms of protection and love and care and concern around you. And his memory will live on through the musicality that he's shown all of us here in this city and everyone in the world. So God bless you.
Man, Terry Bradford, man. To the family, we love you. My very first memory of Terry Bradford was I was watching YouTube about 13 years ago, and Butch Woody was on keyboard, and I was like, who is padding on organ like this? They caught Butch's attention. I'm like, who is this? And it was Terry Bradford. I knew then that St. Louis had another legend. Man, we love you. You will be missed. You are the gospel sound of St. Louis as far as the B3 organ is concerned. You had a nice touch, man. Michael, we praying for you. We love you. Your dad left an amazing legacy. And man, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. We love you.
Hi, this is Carenso, Cory, and I'm here to give my condolences, my deepest condolences to the family of the Bradford family, about Terry, man. And I remember Terry calling from time to time, asking me about different equipment and what type of software, what he should do, what he shouldn't do. And you know how he always buying and selling different equipment and different stuff, Hey, we never had a lot of talks about that, but man, I'm going to miss that. And my deepest condolences to the family. I want to let you guys know that my family is praying for you guys, and that God will continue to keep you guys in perfect peace, because in this time that's going on right now, we need it. So I love y'all.
Eric Catron here. I wanted to stop what I was doing and show some honor and respect to the one and only Mr. Terry Bradford. Yes, we all have great musical memories of him, but I'll always remember him as being a distinguished man, a gentleman, a man of honor and respect. That's the man for multiple reasons that he allowed me to see and what I remember him as. He's a very highly esteemed king in my book musically, but even more than that, he's a very honorable man, and I will be sure to always remember him as such. Much love to my St. Louis family, the Bradford family, Mike. If there's anything that's in my power that I could do to help during this time, feel free to reach out. Much love.
Blessings, everyone. This is Larry Johnson. I would like to send my condolences out to the Bradford family. Listen, I had a chance to play with Terry a few times, and my God, it was an honor and a privilege to play with him. Listen, sometimes I forget to play because I'm listening to him do his thing, and I'm trying to take all I can so I can make my stuff sound good. But just like most musicians, amen. But again, my prayers and my sympathy go out to your family. May God bless you and keep you in these times.
Rest in peace, Terry, man. You were one of the greatest to ever do it. I admire your humbleness, your integrity as a man and a musician. Much love to you, man.
Man, I know you're hurting right now. I just want to encourage you to lean on God, lean on your family, lean on your friends, lean on the good people in your city, man. We are here for you. We love you, and we care about your well-being, man. I'm always willing to help anybody, and I've been where you are, and I'm still where you are, seriously, and I'm here however I can help. Love you, man.
Hey, so my fondest memory of Terry was several years ago. I was leaving the church and transitioning, and I called Terry to see if he wanted to take over playing the organ. We met with the pastor, and the interview went well. I said, hey, Terry, let's go into church, play some songs. Went in there with the pastor. What did Terry do? He sat down at the organ and played Walk With Me, Lord. Man, he smashed it. Pastor looked at me and said, he got the job. Then he looked at me again and said, that's the same organ you was playing? I'm like, really? Okay, that's why I'm leaving. No, he killed it. It was great. Hey, man, I love you, man. I'm going to miss you, and I'm praying for your son.
I wanted to make this video after hearing about Terry Bradford. My heart is heavy, but one of the wonderful memories that I have of Terry, one weekend, we played
together for Westside with Greg Haynes, and we were coming back to the church. The whole choir was on a bus. We were on a charter bus, and Terry and I, we were kind of sitting like close to the back. And so when it was time to get off the bus, everybody was taking their time, moving slow. We were kind of standing in line for a minute, and all of a sudden I feel this force pushing me from behind, and I couldn't stop. I couldn't get out the way, and this force was pushing me. It was forcing me to push other people aside. So church people getting mad at me, and I'm getting frustrated because I can't stop. And I get the chance to turn around and look, and it was Terry pushing me with his stomach because he said he was claustrophobic, and that he couldn't stay on the bus because he couldn't breathe. So Terry is pushing me. I'm pushing all these other church people off of this charter bus. And oh my God, it was just a night, and we just sat back and laughed for a while. But Terry, you will be missed, man. Love you, Doc, and rest in peace, brother.
Yo, what up? It's Nick Chandler, and I'm just giving my sincerest condolences to a giant in the area. Complete giant, and full love and support to Mike. I can't tell you I understand how this may feel. I can't tell you what to do or how to feel. But what I can tell you is that I got your back 100%. I love and support you, and he never has to hurt, stress, or worry ever again.
Hello, my name is Chuck Caldwell. Met Terry at a very young age, before I even knew what a Hammond was. Inspired me, made me want to follow right in his same footsteps of playing the organ. Always just excite me just to watch his footwork and how he would be able to make the organ be able to scream and make a lot of different noises that I always wanted to do, and just really inspired me as a whole. This is a shocking situation, but we all have our day and time when we will come to this point. And I just thank God for him crossing my path and to inspire me to become the musician and the man that I am today.
What can I say about Maestro Terry Bradford? There are several things that I can say that comes to mind. Kind, successful, creative, nice, smooth, blazing, beast, man, definitely anointed, appointed by God, wise, kind-hearted, humble spirit, just an all-out great, wonderful guy. We will miss you dearly, man.
Christopher J. Watkins here. My memories of Terry Bradford go back to the 90s. One of the most phenomenal musicians our area has ever seen, a staple, a legend. Nobody could play the organ like Terry Bradford could play it. He will truly be missed. I talked to him last maybe a few months ago. We were just on the phone, at least about a good hour almost. And he just thanked me for working with his son and encouraging him. He will truly be missed. And I hope and pray that we are all better musicians going forward because of the life and the musical legacy of Terry Bradford.
If there was ever a brother that exhibited Christ-like behavior, an amazing humble spirit, and just so many gifts and talents that, we all had to stop counting, it was Brother Terry Bradford. My life has been forever changed because I not only encountered his gift, but I encountered him as a person, a friend and a brother. And I'm praying for the family and those saddened by his departure from this earthly realm. My spirit is rejoicing that he is receiving his reward in heaven. Rest in peace, my brother.
Okay, last one, for real. Last one. One thing I'm gonna miss about Terry Bradford, and Alphonso can amen this one right here. If Terry got a new keyboard, Terry would call us, and if he didn't catch us on the phone, he would leave us voicemails of himself playing the keyboard on our voicemails. and then will tell us or send us a text or then say on the voicemail how he started crying while he was playing the keyboard. He would be playing this piano and break out in tears because it was so beautiful. And Terry was a man's man, but we used to laugh at how sensitive he could be over a keyboard, man. I'm gonna definitely miss those calls. Mike, we love you, man. To your siblings, to the rest of your family, we just want to say, even to people like Cory Fuller, people don't know Cory and Major. These are people who grew up under Terry, and these are people who Terry had a great impact on. So to you guys as well, man, the St. Louis gospel keyboard community, we love y'all. And Mike, we especially, man, we're praying for you. And we're here. We're definitely here. We'll be able to show you that in future months, weeks, days, years, that we're here for you. And we love you.